we'll talk about the event before we go into this bot then. So, okay, it's 3.5 mil for a 5-star bot. That's a snip. Let's be honest. You'll spend £100 chasing a 4-star easily and not get it. This is guaranteed. If you buy an SBB for $100, you're guaranteed it. Guaranteed 80k points for that. So you know you've got to think that this is a a 5-star bot. That's there's going to be part of the next 5-star batch. So you've got to think as well that when you say your 5-star shards, that takes off one bot off that batch. So if there's another bot in there, who knows what's coming? It could be top spin. You go, oh, I want top spin. Well, you've eliminated Twintwist at the very least, and you've got a combiner bot. So if you want to go for the 4-star even for 2 mil, 2 mil for a combiner bot is a snip. So if this bot is good, which we'll review, then yeah, it's going to be really good to go for. But regardless, even if the bot is rubbish, it's still a combiner piece. It's still a good 5-star, you know what I mean, that you can use for even Zen farming if you're not going to put in your team. So well worth it. Okay, let's have a look. So that's the 5-star Twintwist at 35,000 health. It did have like 42,000. It was crazy good health wise. But they lowered it last minute. They thought it was a bit high. 420 DPS, but that's obviously with the tech tree and wind strike on. So we only equip wind strike there. It gets down to 319. So yeah, it's not even down to the tech tree. Simply down to that. But at ability 10 for the 5-star, it does 2,224 damage for 20 seconds. So let's have a look at the 4-star version. So I thought I'd show the 4-star version around 61.9. I think it's a good sort of level for people to judge. So health wise, 26,700 and 246 DPS. So I want everyone to sort of consider this. So when we consider the health of this bot. So the 4-star has 26,700 health at level 61. Don't forget the ability don't factor into this. 26,700 health at level 61. So as people know, I love my Rook. My 5-star Rook is in my war team. My 4-star Rook was in my war team until I got 5-star Rook. I did well in Prime League Wars with the 4-star, and I still say to people right now, listen, if you've got 4-star Rook, use him. If you don't think you'll get the 5-star, the 4-star is still well Prime League worthy. Great, absolute great bot. And his health is 27,400 at max at level 65. So you can imagine this guy is going to surpass Rook in terms of health. So in terms of being a frontline bot, if you want a frontline bot that's going to take the hits, that's going to stop your gunners getting hurt, then this guy does that job. It does that job very well. Speed of 1.7 and speed of 1.9. So very similar. Not too much faster. Yeah? Very good. But the big question is, what's his ability? And how good is it? So Twintwist, I would set up with Amalgamous. I know Amalgamous suits a lot of bots. And that's where you've got to make a decision basically. Do you put it on someone else or do you put it on this bot? And that's what you've got to decide. In terms of a combat bot, I've been liking SG Steeljaw a lot recently. We can put Windstrike on there, but it doesn't really affect ability. But I think Trackstone works well, but I ain't taking out Blaster. Not a chance. So I'm going to try SG Steeljaw. The big thing for me, and Fabian said this in the stream, and for once, I thought Fabian was really knowledgeable about this bot and give some really good advice. That the idea is to keep this bot alive. Keep this bot alive, and it'll do amazing. Okay. Twintwist. Let's give it a whirl. So his ability is a lot like Cheeto's, but his health is a lot higher. It's not quite as fast as Cheeto, going from defense to defense, but it's still an incredible amount of damage. But you see there, SG Steeljaw doing his bit, just keeping the damage down a bit. I can see their ability is 4 plus 3. There you go, Amalgamous working, so he's doing his damage up. But you can see there, We've cleared a huge area already.
Abilities ready.
And you see there, so this is, don't get me wrong, this is on normal mode. This is not on hard mode, it's not on primary. This is normal mode, so this is zone 15. But you can see there, bit of a wall humping, but you can see there, but let's be honest, it's trying to get to that up there, let's be honest. You can see there, he's cleared a huge area there. But obviously we're talking about a maxed out 5-star. So how is it going to do in Prime League hard?
Autobots, attack!
Okay.
Optimus Prime, Ratchet.
Let's try and pop them a bit more central. So Lady Optimus obviously sits back a bit. Twintwist goes to the forefront. But you see there, now they're staying alive. Add a tower in there, just in case. See, Lady Optimus are staying alive a bit easier because of obviously sitting back a bit. We see Twintwist there with the healers, still staying alive. Oh, Lady Optimus is killing my Twintwist. Can we get him back up again? Laser Optimus. But you can see there that that's pretty much half the base gone with 2 bots. So the conclusion, I love this bot. I think this bot is absolutely amazing. And I wasn't really going to consider going for the 5-star at 3.5 mil, especially that weekend that I'm working. But now I'm thinking, I've got to. It's not a question of do I want to. I have to for HQ18. I think this guy's going to be absolutely immense. I think that if you can keep his healing up, and I can see Stay Puff said with Hot Rod, if you can keep this guy alive, this guy will do incredible damage. And the good thing is I've talked about, you know, bots that rush in. Now, there's a big difference between this guy and Pipes, and you might say, well, yeah, but was it? You don't like Pipes because he rushes ahead, and then when he transforms to finish his ability, he's left vulnerable. And this is right to a degree, but the difference here is that when Pipes rushes in, there's defenses behind him, the side of him, hitting Pipes. When this guy rushes in, he takes all that out. Whatever's behind him is gone. This guy takes it out first. So you're not just rushing ahead and having defenses all around your target, you're going through the defenses. That's the big difference. You know, amazing health, like I said. Not amazing damage, but it makes up for that with his ability. You know, the idea is not to spam his ability. You're not going to get huge, you know, value out of that. But the idea is that you can use it once or twice to clear an area. The apes have said that they want to use combos in some way. So you're talking Laser Optimus, Cheetor, Twintwist, using them all together. And I can see a sort of like cleanup crew emerging from this, hopefully. Where it's, you know, a cleanup crew of more tankier bots, like Sentius, like Laser Optimus, like Twintwist. The only problem there is using DPS behind them. That's the big one.